John 3:16, it's a famous verse. This verse was really something that connected my dad and I. It was our verse. Every time he would see these numbers, it could be the most random place, like a sign or in a book. He'd just be on page 316. He'd be like, "Yo, right, guess what?" He'd be like, "What?" "It's 316, John 3:16. God loves you, baby." My dad had passed away about 2 years ago. He took his life suddenly. And he was my best friend. So I really didn't know where to go after this. I was in just this deep pain. I was hurting. And so I said this prayer. I said, "God, I need to know if you love me. Do you really love me? Because if you do, then why did this happen to me? And I need to know that my dad is with you." And all of a sudden, I just start seeing the number 316 everywhere. In the most random places, in ways I can't explain. This happened like twice, at least twice. I wouldn't look at my phone the entire day. I would check the time, 316. I would be driving, see a sign, I would just be focused on the road, and then for some reason I would just look over my shoulder and see those numbers. So finally, I give my testimony, and I'm in my room packing up my stuff to go home, and I'm just really emotional, and because it's been 2 years, 2 years since he's passed away, so I'm going back to see my family, and I just say, I'm like, "God, I love you, and I just know my dad would be so proud of me right now." And at that moment, I remember I have a picture of my dad in my room. And I look at that picture and I'm like, "Yeah, you do love me, Dad." And then I look underneath the picture, right below it. 316. And then, of course, I'm just blown away. So a couple days later, I get home from seeing my family, and in our soccer team, we're having these things called My Stories, where we just give like a 3 to 5 minute little testimony about our lives. So I just thought, well, I'll just share the story because it's just how God's working in my life right now. And the next day, I come back, and it's soccer practice, and my coach calls me in his office, and he's like, "Right, Dad, I gotta show you something." I was like, "Yeah." He pulls out his phone, and he's like, I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and he shows me this screenshot he took, and he's like, 316. He's like, "This is no accident. God is doing something right now." But then Cooper last Monday asked me, "Hey, Rick, would you be willing to share or talk in Athletes Chapel?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And as soon as I saw her text, I instantly knew that I was going to share this story with you guys. And then, right after I saw that text and I knew I was going to share the story, I looked at what date I would be speaking. Today is the March 16th. And at this point, I'm just like, all right, I know I have to share the story with you. I know I do. So, why? What is going on? Why is this happening? Well, first of all, like I said earlier, God wanted me to know that my dad is with me and he loves me. And he's in a real place called heaven watching over me. But I think the second and the biggest reason, like I said at the very beginning, because Jesus Christ wants a relationship with each and every one of you.